My name is Jerry. I'm one of the co-owners of Unhinged.
Hi, I'm Steve, and I work with Unhinged.
We're a portable wall system, training system. We've been working with Forcible Entry, and they have made these custom window inserts for our wall system. So Unhinged is a modular wall system designed to be easily configured and reconfigured for training scenarios. They're lightweight, they're durable, easily reconfigured. So if you wanted to just change up one of your panels, come in, unlock it. This is our locking system. You take your latches, come back in with the clips, hands free, slide it back in. You're locked back into place, you can continue on with training. So we have all kinds of different sizes. We have different support units so that you can use to build dead space, build closet space. So these ones are intended with the extra holes in them. The slots at the top of our panels, we can lay those panels down vertically also, or horizontally, to create different training scenarios, different training space. Fire department likes to use them horizontally a lot for their VES training and building mazes and low crawls. Yeah, so this is our door system, also built to be quick change. So if you've got an outward opening door, you want to change up the training scenario, you can unhook it, set it back into the frame, and now you've got an inward opening door.
You can do the same thing going left side hinge, right side hinge. So this, obviously you work a door, regular door handle like most are going to do. But as far as the need for breaching doors, that's where forcible entry comes in, where their doors will connect to our walls. And then so off that, on that note, and you'll see with their door and their setup, is you can come off perpendicular or you can come off parallel with their door, whatever training environment you want to make. The best thing about it is most guys are going to train on a breaching door versus by itself. Being able to connect it to a modular wall system, you're making tight spaces where they might not be able to pry, work too much. In the law enforcement side, the tactical side, the breachers are having to step out, roll out of the way, but this could really happen where you've got confined space. So being able to integrate our walls with Forcible Entry's door is going to be a great training tool for both the law enforcement and the fire guys.
So the small wall is set up with these extra holes in it so that we can set our walls horizontally and still be able to integrate our door, still be able to integrate other panels into it so that you can have different variations of how this goes.
So we didn't talk about this 3x7 much. So the 3x7 is 65 pounds. So it's lightweight enough for one person to move. You can carry it like a briefcase. I can carry two of them around at one time. So that's why part of why we went with 3 foot wide. It's just easier to move. It's like what Jerry said, if we want to go horizontal, more so on the fire side, or for law enforcement, if you're wanting to do furniture, dead space, you can just set your locks into place. The slots allow for uneven ground. So you can see the
so you can see the difference
because of the grade.
Because of the uneven ground, we're able to lift it up off the ground and still be able to connect our walls even on uneven ground.
And here it's stable enough where somebody could climb over it if you want to. So again, you can go from something vertical, horizontal. If nothing else, it's just another support. So I'll disconnect this in a second. We'll breach these windows. This wall is really just being supported by that backside and these support units. So that's the other purpose of it, is you can have a long run, and once in a while just throw one of these and it'll help stabilize everything.
So yeah, the fire guys love this because obviously, they black out their mask and then they can do all their VES low, and the instructors can stay up high, still look over the top of the whole maze, and they still got a sturdy structure that they can train on.
You're good.
And then same thing, whenever they're ready to switch up their training, they just disconnect, move it back in.
What's your top? And again, you're going to see on this, the uneven ground, you can go for connections at 2 points as opposed to 3. You can go all 3 points if you want to. We usually go high and low,
and then
you go high in the middle. It's stable
back
enough
in
just by itself with that. And now again, you'll see that with these 2 window walls set up with just these support units. Jerry, you want to go ahead and breach these windows.
So these are our breaching windows designed by Forcible Entry specifically for our wall system. So this is a reusable breaching window so that we can breach it over and over, reset it, so we can have multiple training iterations to come through. And the way that our wall system is, it's still plenty stable. To come in and breach out the window and continue on with training. Let me jump through.
Oh yeah. And to reset it, you're just going to put in the wood dowels on both sides and put the panels back in and do it again.
So we got the bathroom window here. Same thing, our walls are still plenty stable.
The other thing that I'd like to mention is these walls are designed for high impact. So by us doing this small space with that violent action, with kicking in that's thick polycarbonate, right? Towards keeping it towards it's not going to break every time. So those are flying into the wall as well as sometimes that steel. And it might put a little scratch or dent in these, but it's not taking anything out of service. You can see we've been doing this for a while, and they're specifically designed for the abuse of guys with gear banging into them. And obviously when you're talking about like any kind of forcible entry type stuff or any kind of breaching, it's going to be a little violent. And we wanted to make sure we had a product that was very durable, indoors, outdoors, uneven ground, and just be able to encompass everything that the guys need to do for training. So our framework, the gray stuff, is pultrusion. It's a fiberglass composite. It's a steel substitute, so they make structures out of it. But you're going to be lighter than steel, obviously. So that's where we went with that. The gray material see on this one, or the white stuff, that plastic, is ABS, but it is UV coated ABS to protection for outside, and it's also an 1/8 of an inch thick to give it the higher impact. Behind that is a closed cell foam, and the closed cell foam gives it the rigidity, and it also is insulated. So if you wanted to make out an actual air conditioned room, you can do so. But the main thing is to help keep it lightweight and stable.